LeBron, they want a 2-for-1 for sure. LeBron loses it
Twisted
again.
his ankle.
LeBron is down and LeBron's hurt.
He doesn't complain at all. All he does is encourage everybody else. It's just a pleasure to see how he reacts to things.
You know, as they dunk it home at the end.
Naz Reid forced the turnover. Edwards throws it down. Oh, welcome. Anthony Edwards from the corner. Well, Jokic got to pull down that rebound. He's right there. Oh, wow.
He wants his rookie to test the Blazers rookie.
Rubio with the steal. Edwards gets.
It's not a fluke.
Blazers back up 20. Edwards.
Edwards kicks it out. McLaughlin back to Edwards. Oh, he just. Edwards crosses over and couldn't finish. Edwards gets around Solomon Hill, tries to sling it again, still can't get it to go.
And here comes Jaden McDaniels. Edwards down the lane. Oh!
Taurean Prince, an open look. That's offline, and the Timberwolves a chance to add to it, and what a pass! As
finishing an alley-oop from a guard. Edwards misses
the deck with a guard defending him.
And he has that ability to.
hoping to make it a 20-plus point lead. To go from 8 starting the quarter to 28 right now, and a steal. Anthony Edwards, a breakaway dunk.
As the Mavs change things up.
Going quickly up the floor, Rubio.
Shot clock getting low. Edwards. 90 seconds to go here in this opening half. Edwards, oh my!
By the length of McDaniels, McLaughlin into the front court, sends it over to the rookie Edwards on the attack, and a slam dunk.
Edwards crosses over. Holiday, oh, he can't finish. They lost to Chicago in overtime their last time out on Monday. Rubio, what a feed! Edwards.
Really? Yeah. Whew. He's not going to go home with, well, he's going to still go home with a lot, but then he also.
We don't have to pass the hat for him.
No. And Edwards.
The game is so fast.
Timberwolves will take off a little bit of time here. Ooh, they were lucky that wasn't turned over. Anthony Edwards, that time he does finish.
I think there's a tendency, especially in the NBA, with younger players, speaking of them.
After John Stockton, he doesn't really care.
Great anticipation by Edwards, and then a little bit of an age gap there, but
A big age gap.
but still, yeah.
Here you go, Ant. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, and
Top shot moment.
probably not very many in our audience. Oh, Anthony!
You know, Mike D'Antoni, just watching their huddles, you know. Steve Nash is very confident. Wow, what a throw.
Starters just 9 of 24. The starters back on now for the Wolves, and Anthony.
And an Ingram. And the loose stuff through the 5-hole. On the run out of 3-on-1. It'll be Edwards. And the biggest lead.
Lillard has it knocked away. Rubio ahead to Anthony Edwards, and Edwards is able to get the flush. Timberwolves get the point back that they gave up on the defensive 3 seconds.
He's lucky there was a defense.
Edwards! Oh, Anthony Edwards!
Minnesota's got to keep the pedal to the metal. It's one of the things you mentioned in the New Orleans game that you were. How about that move?
Oh, Anthony Edwards!
Game in the NBA.
At the other end, Edwards. Real deal. He's going to be a problem for years to come. And at the other.
Crowder back in the starting role. His 21st start of the season tonight, averaging about 12 points per game, is Edwards. Right in. Edwards, the exclusive ball handler. Look out. There's his nightly.
I was waiting on the next guy. That looked like the gorilla in the fourth quarter with his group throwing it off the backboard.
Rubio with the steal, and here's Edwards.
Edwards attacks. Moses. Ant takes it away, and Ants are carnivorous.
But Harp said, you know, that was his first playoff game the other night, and he looks like he was getting.
Anthony Edwards takes it away, got an open look at the rack, and Anthony Edwards, yes!
Is presenting, and they continue to get quality looks.
And they're getting a turnover here. Anthony Edwards with the
12 and 3 when holding their opponent to under 100.
McDaniels only had 6 points in the first meeting. Anthony Edwards, an open look at the rack, and the two hands. Misses there. Offensive rebound by New York, though, and then Edwards sniffs out a steal. Ants have compound up.
Now the Sixer lead is at 6.
It's about stops now, partner. Got to get the stops.
Simmons going for the steal, and Edwards going.
Volume three-point shooter at 40% from downtown. Morant didn't play in the first meeting between these two teams. That's knocked away by Edwards, and he will take it the distance.
When you made a point to me, and sometimes when you don't see him on a nightly basis, just how big Karl Anthony Towns is.
Oh, he's ensconced in that position ahead of Larry. Made three-point field goals. Nice pass. There's the cut and the basket.
I love that.
Because of that, perhaps why he's missing a night, not for sure on that, but.
Oh, Timberwolves chance to tie it up or perhaps go in front.
Good defense by Juancho that time.
McLaughlin, Edwards,
and I like the aggressive attitude that time by Zoo because, you know, one thing you have to do, see Edwards, oh my goodness.
3-0. First bucket of the ball game for Minnesota was an Anthony Edwards triple. Here is Edwards inside. He's fouled.
And the number 12 pick, Tyrese Halliburton. Check out their numbers, Doug, since the All-Star break. Edwards has really stepped his game up.
Talking about stepping his game up.
Yeah, buddy. We're down to 3. He has to get one up. Instead, turns it over. Here's Edwards in transition. Kings with a 1-point lead. Edwards. Oh, he's rising up. Edwards, spin move. Oh, paint, two-hand. Big boy.
A 7 for the Jazz. Clarkson, ball poked away by Ricky. We saw him do that multiple times with Utah. The pass down inside of the bucket.
Because they weren't big guys when they were growing up.
Anthony Davis was another one, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a nice block at the basket. Oh, Timberwolves have only 1 team foul.
Yeah, and the Timberwolves are number 1 in free throw rate as Anthony Edwards gets the big.
5-point game. Big Cat for a 3, missed it. And he's been the difference in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, it is great to see him playing healthy, having fun.
Edwards to the basket for the slam.
And a couple of them have been thrillers. Edwards. Oh, Jim Peters. Ingram mishandles. Rubio trying to keep it alive and does. Gets it ahead to Edwards. And Ant with the finish in transition. Daniels all out there. Edwards, what a beautifully executed play.
Pell still shooting them 53% to 47% and is taken away. Rubio always among the league leaders to Anthony Edwards.
And these are
12 points. He's got a double-double, 10 rebounds. There you go.
Edwards gets free, and the
Dillon with a fadeaway. That's out, and the rebound comes to Anthony Edwards.
The thing for Karl Anthony Towns, one of the most versatile is to see Edwards able to get.
Okogie was fortunate now. Oh, Okogie strips it away.
How about that?
Wolves with all kinds of numbers. D'Lo for Edwards. And
all 9 of his points here in the fourth quarter. Butler, bullets ahead, stolen by Rubio. Look out, Edwards with a quick dunk back.
Josh Jackson trying to shake away from Edwards, who picks his pocket.
Oh, man, he stayed with every move, too. Oh!
Edwards up for a dunk. No.
Ant changed directions. He thought he was going to get an easy one.
And then Edwards pokes it away, eventually comes up with it, and Ant with the finish in transition. Ant on the cut. Oh, Ants eat what they kill.
Tremendously gifted, hard-working player.
Woo, Anthony Edwards, the Celtics lost him. And
Pass is picked off. That was slick.
Everything will be all settled, done, and dusted in terms of The order of the standings as Russell steals the outlet pass from Tyler Bay and an exclamation point